There is another person who could have committed this crime. Be aware this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Great. Oh boy. Okay, so let's think about this. So... I don't want to accuse Penny, but... she was there. The boy, the grade school boy, I don't think they're gonna buy that, so we're gonna scratch that one off. I don't think they're gonna buy the security lady one either. I think we gotta go with the assistant. It was the assistant. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot... Uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Bad feeling time. I like that. That's funny. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation point. Sorry, I banged my hand into the microphone. Probably loud as fuck. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Kind of takes the legs out from under the case. But I'm afraid I have to penalize you, as I warned. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. This game is funny. Maybe move on, Mr. Wright. Oh, shit. It's gotta be the security lady. They already said they don't believe it was the boy. Wendy Oldbag. Ooh? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and give some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole way. Press further, give Granny a break. Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast down on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. She already didn't like you. It's not a big loss. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it nice to be... Is it be nice to the kids and mean to your eldest day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Alright, let's see it. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Is it the spear? Because it's too big? Very spear shown here in the photo. Oh, yeah. The kid would be too little. Okay, good. Yeah, I love in these visual novel, like, mystery kind of games when the protagonist is like, and I'll prove it. I have the proof. I know I do. And as the player, I have to be like, oh, fuck. All right. Suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Something old bag, Your Honor. Can you guys be nicer to her, please? Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That's all. Court is adjourned. I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. She's funny. Maya's got some spunk. Ms. Oldbag, what is this all about? Oh, you just retweeted a joke like that today? That's so funny. It's so, because that's such a, I think that's such a common response for us to be like, fuck, what? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Oh boy. By whom? Alright, I'm kinda... Edgeworth is bothering me much less this time around. He's growing on me. I love him. I think I love him. Look at that guy. That's hilarious. I mean, it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk. Was it Gumshoe? Can she just continue to testify after he banged his little gavelly thingy? He is talking a lot less in this case, you're right. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Crucial information. She kept it because the Globals told her job told him not to. Witness the power of the old bag. All right. Some other people at the studio. Who are they? Tell me about them. Oh, God. Why do I have such bad posture? God. It's not even fair for me to ask why does my back hurt. My back hurts because I have fucking scoliosis and kyphosis. But my back also hurts because I sit terribly all day and then I'm like twisted up like a fucking pretzel on the couch. I'm like, oh my god, why does my back hurt? Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. Should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. Where were they? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. In the Studio 2 trailer. We didn't even go to Studio 2. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Well, there you go. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Get some people in here to fix that shit up. No, I'll take a break. Learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Yep. Boom. Okay. We'll get more info. Edgeworth is upset, but he understands. This ends the day's proceedings. Court is adjourned. Alright, we gotta find some more people to talk to now. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I... What? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. Have we figured out that just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Oh, shit! Hey, we have a raid! Isn't that fucking cool? Well, thanks, Dreadnoughtia! You're so sick! Thank you! With your super cute little emotes. Oh my god. Well, thanks. Well, welcome to everyone who's coming to hang out. We're playing Phoenix Wright, and we're trying to figure out who was in the Steel Samurai costume. I don't know. I'm assuming most people have checked out Phoenix Wright before. I feel like I'm in the minority, having not played this before, but yeah, I don't think it was Old Bag either. I don't think she did it. I think that it's definitely got something to do with one of the people who we didn't meet yet and who definitely were like how suspicious is that to be like, oh, there were totally other people there, but they literally were definitely not involved at all. So like, don't even bring them up at court. Like, it's not even worth it. They definitely were not involved. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. True. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get into the studios. Alright, studio time. Okay. Let's get some save file action going. Boom, 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 boom. Love that little jingle. I love all the music in this, all the little jingles. Even the sound effects, like... That's so satisfying. I love it. Great user interface. I'm having a great time. What a day. Dude, Maya, don't yell at me. I'm not 17 anymore. I don't have all the energy that you have. Guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. I don't think that's necessary. I know what we gotta do. Let's go. Alright. Got some interrogation to do. Right now, they have Ms. Oldbag in custody. In the guard station, look, she left her donuts, dude. I want donuts. Alright, let's try to get over here. Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. He's probably left his neck in paperwork. Yada yada. Yeah, Studio 2. Let's go. Can we? Can I just hit move? Is it gonna let me? Alright, there we go. More plates. Another van. I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. That fence is bent. Okay, look. Okay. I don't even know how to fucking say this. I'm pretty sure it was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I've never watched Buffy in my fucking life, first of all. Not on purpose, like, not for any real reason, but I must have, because I remember, maybe I was just flipping through channels when I was a kid, but I remember seeing this scene where someone was thrown on top of a fence like that. And it was like nighttime and it was really dark and like creepy, like one of those like weird CW type shows, but this was like fucking like, what am I, 27? It's probably like 15 to 18 years ago. I was young for sure. I don't even know if I was 10. Like, I literally don't remember anything about it other than just the exact moment of when he like landed through it. And And then I think there was like a reveal where actually he landed on the one where there was no spike. They had like cut it off and like I don't know. Anyway, I just needed to share that weird fever dream memory with you guys because now I'm like, well, wait, I remember that weird Buffy the Vampire show, and it was definitely a WB show, not CW, but I was just comparing it to the weird fake dark shit that CW does. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure it was WB. But now, because of that, my first thought is like, okay, but what if someone got stabbed with one of those things and not the spear? They're pretty spear-shaped. But you'd have to get, like, that whole fucking, like, those little wiry parts underneath it, too. I don't know. Looking like Harvey's cabin from Animal Crossing. It does. Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Yeah, this is way nicer than fucking poor old Will's. He literally had a paper sign on his door. Alright, check it out. What's going on with this? Flowers. Yeah, the flowers aren't really what I was looking at. No, we're not going to look at how this is bent? Okay. What else? Right, Will has like a post-it note. This place has stairs and a porch and fucking birds and flowers and a nice little iron wrought fence. Trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I think this is part of some temporary film set. Yeah, this is definitely like a real deal thing. Materials for making a movie set. Might as well be a junkyard. Damn, y'all have high standards. It's locked. Okay, can't go inside. Oh my god, it really is like that old school cartoony bird sound that they would get like whenever someone gets bonked on the head. It's getting straight up bonked. 2 people ate here, nothing left on the plates. Did they eat T-bone steaks? Because there's nothing left on the plate. Yeah, it definitely does feel odd. This whole thing is weird for sure. There's no bones left on the plate like there were on the other ones. Why are these people so messy? Why do they just leave all their shit? Don't y'all clean up after yourself after your lunch? An incinerator? Apparently they just put this one in? Oh, well, I don't like that. It's never good to have an incinerator at a crime scene. That's like the last thing you want at a crime scene. Yeah, good point. Thought the studio was struggling. Why are they eating steaks for lunch? It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay, well, so that means it's probably recently used, right? A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Phoenix doesn't have a license? You're a fucking lawyer, but you don't have a driver's license. What a time. I don't know why those two things are correlated in my head. It just feels like you'd have to. I guess you could just have a passport as far as like legal documentation goes. All right, I think that's it, man. It could be like those Dollar Tree steaks. I know someone who gets those to feed their family. They hate for Thanksgiving. Oh my god. What a time. Oh, damn, we have... Aw. Oh, look at all their little pictures. I love this. Detective. And a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Penny nickels like pennies and nickels. Oh my god, you're right. That's so cute. Oh my god, willpower. Like willpower. Like you have willpower. Oh, that's really funny. Security lady. Her name is literally Wendy Oldbag. We know that. Jackhammer, that's an obvious one. Dick Gumshoe's funny because old school terminology for a detective was a dick or a gumshoe detective. It's funny. Miles Edgeworth, I don't know. I don't really get that one. My Faye, I think these are just normal names. That man is 24 years old. This man looks like he's seen Christ. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. There's no way. 24, my ass. Has the edge and goes the miles he needs for shit. That makes sense. Yeah, I think we did all we could do over here. It does feel weird, though, for sure. Definitely fishy. Is there anything new to... Or is it the same stuff? Probably need a crane to fix that thing. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. Is that a term that people use? This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever. First of all, fuck you. He's 24. He's literally only a few years older. Like, relax. When you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. I'm gonna kick this 17-year-old's ass. Are you fucking kidding me? Your mom says Bush? That's very cute. That's true. He's like 7 years older. But still, he's only 24. If you're 17 and you think 24 is old, do you think you just die at 30? Like, what is our society teaching us? Doesn't seem to be switched on today. Interesting. Maybe we should go there? I don't really want to be in here. I want to go someplace else. Okay. How do we get back to, like, where the trailer was? Oops, wrong button. Oh, there it is. Anything new? Look, it said assistant girl. She has a name. That's so fucking cute. Penny Nichols. That's funny. Like Penny's name. I love that. I love that for her. Look, they duct taped up the drain that the children were climbing through. I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Yes. Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Rude. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Damn, they just have her doing everything, huh? Good luck with your investigation. That also looks like how I would tape something up. Or actually, for me, it would be like at least double the amount of tape. Thanks, I won't. Love when people tell me not to worry. Thanks, I won't. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? That's a good tape job compared to what I would do. I don't know. Maybe no one in this. Maybe none of us are handy. Maybe that's just the kind of people we are in this community. No, I didn't say we can rip it off. Fuck it, rip it off. There, that should make the kids happy. Okay. Let's look. Drain gate's off and I know who did it. Okay. Speak for yourselves, my tape chop would be impeccable. That's true, Sarah. I have very high confidence, actually, that if you had to do something like that, it would come out looking beautiful. Probably took Penny like 10 minutes to tape it up. Oh. Half-finished backdrop for a stage. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-old Tokyo castle. Basically. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. Don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. I mean, I'm a girl whose only real handiwork has to do with building computers. Hey, we all have our specialties, and Luna, yours is building computers. Love that for you. Don't people cycle to exercise? Literally, mind your fucking business, Nick. You don't have a driver's license. Like, you should be happy that you have a means of transportation like this. Remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. T-bones. Frosted window. Weird vending machine. Oh, it's sold out. It wasn't sold out the other day. I wonder if that's significant. Something else to steal. Alright. Let's just, let's go in there. Alright, this is where Steel Samurai costume was. Snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. True, what if he wasn't sleeping? Not what I meant to click. Locked. Okay, this is all the same stuff we already saw. Not what I meant to click. Tea and cookies. They've passed the expiration date, then don't eat them. They're snacks, they're meant to be eaten. Move. Okay, there we go. Supermarket tabloids. Wolfman found on Mars. He's looking for his people. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up they gave him expired snacks, huh? They treat this guy like shit. Alright, man. I mean, I think that's all we got going for us. Right, and he's the star. He's like the protagonist of this show. It's pretty sad. I mean, what was that other place for, though? The one that was really nice. Who was that? You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Please talk to me. I love you. I just think you're wonderful. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. ACAB. They won't even let me clean up. They don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She's a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and the producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. So you just didn't see anything at any point all day, huh? Interesting. Yeah, Phoenix should have accused Maya of being the kid that snuck in. She's a little fangirl. Yeah, right, the whole day? Exactly. Like the entire day you were just in this storage room? I guess they were here, though. The studio had seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd be still in business if it weren't for that producer. Not worth a dime, Miss Penny. That's funny. I don't know. See how Will's doing? Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? No. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Fanboy. Do the fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. Like, imagine being accused of murder and then having someone be like, hey, just don't tell anyone I was here, and being like, oh, okay. Alright, hold on, I gotta fix this goddamn couch. Cushion's falling off.